is a beautiful Saturday morning here in Moab, Utah. I woke up super late today. I was just like blasted from all of the heat yesterday and then just a week of working and adventuring. So I slept in super late. It's probably about 11:30 now and the sun is high in the sky. I'm gonna make some pancakes for breakfast and then we are gonna go drive. And I guess my goal for today is to teach y'all how I find camping spots. I've never been back behind in this area of Moab before. I have my Gaia GPS map and that's about it. And I'm going to, look for a spot to camp and show y'all how I kind of do it. How I've been doing it, how I've been choosing my own adventure and finding my own spots. Legal camping spots, of course, because you want to make sure to keep the environment beautiful. But there are lots of camping sites I'm realizing that aren't on apps like iOverlander or freecampsites.net. You kind of have to do a little exploring on your own. And by the way, this also could go terribly bad and we could potentially not find a spot. So we'll see how this goes. Here is the random campsite I happened upon yesterday. Willie, good morning. No indication on Gaia or on Google Maps or really anywhere. Actually, I didn't check Google Maps. There might be a marker on Google Maps, but just kind of drive around in the area you want to be and eventually you'll find a spot. This is a more put together camp spot though. I usually camp off where nobody can be. I can be like in my underwear doing weird stuff and no one's around. It's windy and I love pancakes. Story of my desert life lately. It's an old banana to level it out. You know, nothing too crazy. My pancakes turned flat today. Alright, this is where my journey starts. With Gaia GPS. This is where we are currently. Here's the main highway here. And then this was a dirt road that we went all the way up. And now we are going to try and get to this spot here. Check that out. And then go a little further back and maybe find a camp spot in here. There's another spot you could camp away from everybody. I didn't camp out last night deep in the bush like I normally do just because I was like so tired. I had to stop. I found that spot and I was like, oh, there's a bathroom here. Nice little luxury for a change. So I just stopped there and chilled. And it was so hot yesterday. It was like 90 degrees, 90, 95, the hottest. It was not the day. It just was the day. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this trail, honestly. It might be a little too dangerous to do alone. Okay, I had a moment of like, I can't do this. But then I was like, no, you should do it. Like, it's gonna take me a while to get to the end of the trail to where I wanna be. But I got this, dude. I just think it's like remembering that the Jeep is so capable. Like, I'm capable. I have all the things to like get myself out if anything happens. And it's the weekend. There's so many people out here right now. Like, I'm not alone out here. Well, looks like I made a group of friends. I stopped to air down more. I was like, oh, this is more bumpy than I thought it was gonna be. And I stopped to air down. And these people, I was like, I don't know what I did. The core fell out. And they were like, oh, it's, so they showed me how to do it. And then they're like, are you alone? I'm like, yes. And they're like, oh, come with us. So I'm like, okay. So now I am leading this group of cars up the side. I'm just like, go, go, go. Slowly but surely. Oh Lord. That's a little bit. Yeah, I totally lost my new friends. I was not paying attention. I was just focused on getting out. This is a bit much. Maybe I should wait behind me. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. I mean, I know I can, but I don't know if I have it. Because I gotta go. Oh, fuck, man. That to me is scary. See, like, I know the Jeep can do it. I know I can do that, but maybe I'll go this way instead. 'Cause then I had to get out and look. And they're not letting us do a bypass. Okay, well, we could do it this way, go up, put the tires there, and then that should be doable as well. Okay, we're gonna do it. Hype ourselves up. We got this. We got this. I'm shaking. Just what the hell, dude. Now I gotta go up this next thing. That was nothing for the Jeep. This just goes straight up. Well, I tried. I just don't feel comfortable doing it without another car. Like, I know there are cars on the trail and stuff, but I think it would be a better idea to go with some people, because that's a pretty intense obstacle. I've never done anything that hard before, and I don't want to do it by myself. I tried a couple times, as you saw, and I just like can't figure it out without having somebody spot me. I need friends. But it's been a really beautiful drive. So I'm gonna turn around, and you know, I think it's important to admit defeat sometimes. So close. If you could make it up here, I think you can camp up here, and that's what I really wanted to do. I know my Jeep can do it. I just don't think I could do it. So this is gonna be the one time. This is gonna be the first time in a while that I've admitted defeat. Sigh. Oh well, I tried. I'm sure y'all will give you some advice. Let's go back down. We made it almost there. But I saw a couple campsites along the way, so we're gonna choose one of those and camp there. We're looking for right now is a spot in which I can go pantsless and not have to worry about people coming by. So that is the standard for finding spots for me, is being able to be free. This trail won't necessarily be the right place for that because people are coming up and down here a lot. This seems like a pretty popular off-road trail. So we're gonna move on from this spot, even though there's good service. It's, you know, somewhat private. We are gonna try to find a place where I can be naked in the forest, because that's my favorite. Naked in the forest, that's what we want. Can I also say that on this trail too, it's kind of funny because at the beginning you're like, oh wow, this is pretty freaking intense. And then it just gets more and more and more intense. It just gets harder and harder the further up you go. So by the time you get to the hard things, you're like, oh, this is nothing. And then when you're coming back down, you're like, oh, like, why was I even worried about doing any of this stuff? Okay, we got about half a tank left. Takes a quarter of a tank to get back to town. So I'm just gonna take the quarter of a tank, go down this road here, not very far, and try to find a camp spot somewhere over here. Let's do it. Good. All right, scratch that. Looks like it's gonna rain. I don't know if it's very safe to be down here, so I'm gonna go up instead of down, just in case. Yeah, that's probably the better option because, yeah, deserts can be a little bit dangerous sometimes. Flash floods are kind of my new fear, biggest fear. Like, forget about everything else. Forget about the animals, forget about all of the other shit you can get yourself into out here. It's the flash floods you want to watch out for. Those are very, very dangerous. So I don't need to explain further. I'm getting out of here. Here we have it. Looks like a nice little camp spot. Maybe we'll go further back. I don't even think I got this on camera. I'm about done and over with driving. This is a nice little spot. I think side-by-sides like to come through here, but it should be really quiet tonight and tomorrow morning. We shall see. Y'all, I need to lay down for a sec. That is, every time I do these roads, afterwards I'm like, oh, I'm done. Ooh, yeah, wow, that was a lot. Glad we made it down safe. No broken tie rods like I didn't record it, but the group that was like, hey, just come with us or whatever, but go in front because your vehicle looks really capable, so you're probably gonna want to go faster. And I was like, cool, chill. And when I turned around, one of the people, their tie rod had broken, so he had to turn around and go back down. And I was like, dang, that sucks, because it was kind of a trek to get up there, honestly. I'm glad I did it though. That was really fun. I might stick to trails that are a little less technical for the time being. Yeah, everything up until that last little obstacle before I turned around, doable. Maybe a level below that. I think I can do those for now.